In this section of the talk, I'm going to be addressing solutions to your sleep problems. One of the most important questions is sleep hygiene, whether it's important or not. How do we practice good sleep hygiene? Is sleep hygiene the same for everyone? So these are the questions that are going to be subsequently answered in the talk. In my own opinion, and from what I've learned from my patients, I believe that paying attention to sleep hygiene is one of the most crucial and straightforward ways that you can set yourself up for a better sleep. It's important to develop a strong sleep hygiene routine, which means having a bedroom environment that is conducive to sleeping and daily routines that promote consistent, uninterrupted sleep. Vital to keep a stable sleep schedule, making your bedroom comfortable and free of disruptions. Following a relaxing pre-bed routine and building healthy habits during the day can all contribute to an ideal sleep hygiene. Every sleeper can take their sleep hygiene practices or develop them to suit their needs. In the process, you can harness positive habits to make it also easier for you to sleep soundly throughout the night and wake up rested. People who are workaholics but otherwise follow a healthy regime of sleep, and they eat healthily, they go to the gym or go out for walks, but get only a few hours of sleep, like 4 to 5 hours, need to practice good sleep hygiene as well. Why is sleep hygiene important? As mentioned earlier, it is a restorative function and vital for both physical and mental health. If you sleep well and adhere to sleep hygiene principles, you're likely to improve your productivity, and that will include an overall improvement in the quality of your life. Everyone from children to older adults can benefit from better sleep. In my opinion, sleep hygiene can play a key part in achieving the goals of sleeping well. And I say that because it is all supported by research. Research has demonstrated that forming good habits is a central part of health. Crafting sustainable and beneficial routines makes healthy behaviors feel almost automatic. It creates an ongoing process of positive reinforcement. However, on the flip side, bad habits can become ingrained even as they can find their way in your brain very easily, can lead to negative consequences. As one of my teachers said, humans are infinitely adaptable. So thanks to this impressive ability of humans to make our habits serve our long-term interests, building an environment and set of routines will promote our goals. And I can assure you, it will be a win-win situation and the payoff is great. Sleep hygiene encompasses both the environment and the habits that we develop, and it can pave the way for higher quality sleep and better overall health. Best thing about improving sleep hygiene, that it has little cost and virtually no risk. I believe that sleep hygiene principles should be promoted and to be made an important part of public health strategy to counteract the serious problems of insufficient sleep and insomnia. This has been extensively investigated in America and in the first worlds. The reason people want to sleep well is they want to have a very productive life. They want to perform better the next day. They don't want to be seen to be irritable. They don't want to be seen to be heavy-eyed. What are the signs of poor sleep hygiene? Fair to say that some people may have difficulty initiating sleep or falling asleep. Some people may go off to sleep but have frequent sleep disturbances. This we call as intermittent restless sleep. Some people may wake up in the small hours of the morning, like a couple of hours before their usual waking up time, which can be a sign of a depressive illness. If you do not get enough sleep at night, either you'll continue to feel tired during the day, or you're likely to have daytime naps or daytime sleepiness. An overall lack of consistency in sleep, either in its quantity or in its quality, can also be a symptom of poor sleep hygiene. Now, the question is, how do we practice good sleep hygiene? Good sleep hygiene is all about putting yourself in a very simplistic way in the best position to sleep well each and every night. Optimizing your sleep schedule, pre-bed routines, daily routine development is part of harnessing and developing habits to make quality sleep feel more automatic. At the same time, creating a pleasant bedroom environment can be an invitation to relax and doze off. So there are a handful of tips that can help each of us in these areas. They certainly do require some less rigid approach to the problem. You can adopt them to fit your circumstances and create your own sleep hygiene checklist to help get sleep possible. Set a schedule in order to normalize sleep. The brain will eventually become accustomed to getting the full amount of sleep that is required. In my practice, what I've found is that if you've not even slept well, the best thing is to have a fixed waking up time. Regardless of whether it's a weekday or a weekend, this is a question that I'm very frequently asked, that can we stay up late over the weekend? This can come up with not such good results. I think it's absolutely vital that you wake up at the same time, despite the fact as to when you've gone off to sleep. This will help maintain a rhythm of consistent sleep. Vital that you see sleep as a priority and prioritize it. It might be tempting to skip sleep in order to work, study, socialize, or to exercise. But it is vital to treat sleep as a priority and one of the most important functions of the brain. As mentioned earlier, 1/3 of our life revolves around sleeping. So calculate a target bedtime based on your fixed waking up time and do your best to be ready for bed around the same time each night. Make gradual adjustments is the advice I'm likely to offer you. If you want to shift your sleep times, don't try to do it all in one swoop because that can throw your schedule out of the window. Instead, make small step-by-step adjustment of up to 1 or 2 hours so that you can get adjusted and settle into the new schedule. Another piece of advice is don't overdo it with naps. Naps can be a handy way of regaining energy during the day, but they can throw off the sleep cycle at night. To avoid this, try to keep naps relatively short and limited to the early afternoon. Valuable advice is to have a nightly routine. Prepare your own bed, a pre-sleep playbook or some music are very valuable tips which can put you at ease and make you ready to fall asleep. Extremely important is to have a consistent routine, following the same steps each night, which may include wearing your pajamas or not, as the case may be, brushing your teeth. All this will reinforce your mind that it is bedtime. It's important that you budget 30 minutes of your winding down time. Take advantage of whatever puts you in a state of calm, like music, light stretching, reading, or relaxation exercises. Common sense to dim your lights, because light is a stimulus for the brain. unplug from electronics, build in a 30 to 60 minute pre-bed buffer time that is device-free, from cell phones, tablets, laptops, anything that can cause mental stimulation. We know that blue light reduces the amount of melatonin production within the brain. Melatonin is the hormone that is responsible for promoting sleep. So please do not look at screens, as blue light is something that is likely to disturb your sleep. You can develop your methods of relaxation and test them. Instead of making falling asleep your goal, it is often easier to focus on relaxation. The time-honored adage that do not chase sleep